Today we're reviewing Uncanny Avengers number 2. This issue is written by Rick Remender with art by John Cassidy. This issue starts with Captain America continuing to put together his integrated Avengers and X-Men unit. He's decided that he wants Alex Summers to be on his team and hopefully be a new face for mutant kind in the wake of Scott and his Phoenix debacle. Thor has also expressed interest in promoting peace between humans and mutants. Meanwhile, we see what the Red Skull is up to. He has stolen the brain of Charles Xavier and somehow absorbed his telepathic powers. Using these powers, he has been telepathically suggesting that people kill newly activated mutants. He has also captured Rogue and the Scarlet Witch. He converses with Wanda and tries to convince her that she was right when she decimated mutants on M-Day. He tells her that they should join forces and finish what she started. She is about to go along with his plan until Rogue arrives. She was initially a prisoner until she escaped with some quick thinking and her power absorption. The two of them fight a little before they stumble on Xavier's body. After they see how it has been desecrated, they realize how truly evil this new Red Skull is.
So I kind of like that the Red Skull is back. I think the Red Skull he's had such a long history with Marvel, so it's good to see him back on the scene.
He was back with an asterisk.
Well, yeah, he's a clone, yeah, we know. But he's still back. But the problem I had was the way he gets his telepathic powers. I think it's absolutely absurd. I made a blog post about this where I sort of ranted on our Tumblr, but it just seems like absurd that you can just take a mutant's like organ or whatever and you just have that power. Like if you took Scott's eyes, you're gonna have his powers to like do optic blast. Just adding two brains to his own. Is Professor X's consciousness still in there?
That's an interesting question. I'm guessing no. That would be just too bizarre.
I think it would be awesome if like Professor.
That would be a very cool
like
story.
Professor X eventually takes over the Red Skull and he's the Red Skull. You know, that would be great. So what do you think of this new team comp? Like, it hasn't been official, but we have a really good idea who's going to be.
I'm not a big fan of this team comp. Like, Cap is kind of positioning Alex Summers or Havoc to be the go-to
face
guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I just think he's like a B-list X-Men. And so I obviously don't like him as the...
what about Rogue and Wanda?
Alright, Rogue's a cool character. I guess I'd give her a pass. But Wanda is also somebody I don't want to see. I mean, like
she's got such a long history with this.
I think the mutants hate her. I think the Avengers hate her.
Well, I think she gives a good. She's affected both sides, and she wants to make amends by doing good.
That's true.
So
I mean, she's kind of like the root of the problem.
Yeah, so I think for a team that's supposed to be made up of both sides, I think she's like the perfect person to at least have on the team. I don't know if people like her.
I just think my main problem is the X-Men who are truly like A-list X-Men. Yeah. None of them can really be on it. I mean, Wolverine is, but I mean, Wolverine, what team isn't he on? And then I guess Scott can't be in it, obviously, or really anybody on the Extinction team can't be on it.
But Scott, man, does he get a bad name throughout? Like,
okay, that's one of my biggest problems is how everybody's just dragging Scott's name through the mud. When in reality, I'm not entirely sure what he did wrong. I mean, he killed Professor X, but he was under the influence of the Dark Phoenix, right? Ben Grimm got a pass during Fear itself. Everybody is just dumping all over Scott.
Okay, they're dumping on him.
It pisses me off.
But I like the fact that they're doing it because it sets up Scott as being like an awesome new adversary. Maybe he's not a villain.
He's not an adversary. He even admitted that he's playing the role of a villain.
He's playing the role of a villain.
It's like good cop, bad cop. And
but I want to see that.
I'm going to be the bad cop, and everybody knows he's going to be the bad cop.
I think some people know he's going to be the bad cop.
That's true.
And then I think it makes the villain, like, you can root for the villain. In many cases, you just can't root for the villain because they're either...
he's basically an anti-hero.
Yeah, an anti-hero. I like that.
But that's different than Magneto. Magneto was an actual villain.
I guess, but now he's not, right? And so he's also... Like, that team is just completely anti-heroes. It's like a team of anti-heroes, the Extinction team.
But they're doing what needs to be done, too. So I kind of respect that. And I'm just so tired of Wolverine talking so much shit about Cyclops because, really...
Wolverine is a role model and a headmaster.
His school would not exist without Cyclops. He wouldn't have students without Cyclops.
What do you mean? Like, because Cyclops kept him safe, that's why he's able to have...
I absolutely think so.
Okay. But if it wasn't for Wolverine's choice to, like, step away from that school wouldn't exist. They'd all be part of Utopia, getting, whatever. I don't know.
He saved the human race. I feel like he deserves way more respect than he's getting now.
So he's the actual savior, not Hope.
Hope, yeah. See, Hope, that's who I would want on this Uncanny Avengers team. That would be an interesting character.
Yeah, actually, I never even thought about that. That would be good because Hope's not doing anything right now.
Yeah, she's been surprisingly absent from Marvel Now, considering.
All right. So what do you think of it? Give it a grade.
I would give this issue 3.5.
Yeah. Okay. I'd give it a 3. I had some issues with the whole Red Skull power thing, but I like that he's back, and we'll see where the series goes from here. All right. Thanks for watching this issue of Between the Bags and Boards. But before we seal it up,
We have a question for you, the viewer. We talked a lot about who's going to be on this Uncanny Avengers team. Right now, it looks like it's going to be Captain, Thor, Scarlet Witch, Rogue, Wolverine, and Havoc. But who would you like to see on this team?
all right, you can leave your thoughts on that question in the comments below, and you can reach us via Twitter. Check out our Tumblr. Please subscribe and check out our other Marvel Now videos.